Good evening, everyone. Anthony Wall Street Trader, 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Thursday, November 18, 2021. This isn't financial advice. It's educational. Click the subscribe and the bell. Be notified of the videos when they come out. Share the video and thumbs up. We're talking about the graph, the greatness of the graph, GRT. Intraday updates on the Twitter link below. Let's go straight into the market. It's clearly having some serious I mean, we're literally where we were yesterday. We were literally around here, 17th, 18th. So we were around 93 and change. Dropped all the way down to 84. But again, we saw this. We saw this coming. We were not really sure about where we could see a floor of support. It does appear like 85 is kind of the floor in terms of the floor being in here, just given prior resistance areas and now support. So I'll just zoom out a little more so we can see it a little more. But I'll draw this right now. So back here, we've had also support all the way back here, resistance all the way over here, and now support again. So we're going to continue to monitor the 80, this 82, 84 range here, and we'll keep this on for tomorrow's video. However, we are still caught between this area here of $1 and this 84-cent range. We're still on top of the overall spaceship triangle, however way you want to call it. So we're still over that green line, and we're still over this yellow line. This is the two areas that we call the coalescing or the dual line of support. This here, down here, is the dual line of support. However, we are catching reasonable support right here at 83, like we just mentioned. And we did actually spike up to this green line here and hit it on resistance and came back down. So we'll continue to monitor this. In the meantime, graph relative to Bitcoin is also in the channel here. So we are still bound between 1819 all the way down to 1344. I'm going to zoom out here just so we can see a little more longer term of price action. We're still over this area here. We've been in worse shape before on the graph relative to Bitcoin pair, so I'm not overly concerned about that. Do feel like we might be in decent support around the 1463 range. So we'll keep our eye on this. In the meantime, let me just draw one here so that we can keep our eye on that for tomorrow. Now, a couple of things. Let's talk about Bitcoin. And Bitcoin certainly creating a lot of the problem, but really to be expected. We talked about this blue line of support where we see higher lows. We've drawn that over literally yesterday. And we've seen now that we mentioned if we passed 58 and go down below 58, we could be going down to 54. And if we hit 54, I expect a full-on bounce. And that's okay. And I think this is a healthy correction. This is not serious. We've seen way serious before. Now let's go over to Bitcoin dominance. And this is why I don't think it's so serious. We actually have a reasonable consolidation here, and it is going sideways. We are not directional right now. We are sideways. And when Bitcoin dominance goes sideways, that means Bitcoin and altcoins are moving lock and step with each other, meaning that I don't see this being any kind of particular correction. This is just a healthy correction. And normally you'll see a pan crypto sell-off, and that's what's going on here. And that's what's being signified by the sideways action on Bitcoin dominance as Bitcoin goes down. So we can expect Bitcoin to possibly go down to 54, but I think we're going to start to see a reversal of our downward action. I think we start reversing direction towards the upside. Once we pass through 66, then I think we start resuming our way up. In the meantime, graph right now, a couple of areas of support, 83 cents. I think we have a really a thick area of support down here in the 75-cent range, as we mentioned in yesterday's video. Take it easy, folks.